Okay, so this is Manoj Kumar. I'm assistant professor in agriculture department of SLIS Gyan Bihar University. So today in this video lecture, we will discuss about the different system of IC engine. Okay, IC engine means internal combustion engine. So in this topic, we will study about the different systems of this IC engine. So why this system is useful? Because this system will allow to engine to work efficiently. Okay, like in our body, digestion system is there, uh, nervous system is there. So many types of systems are there. So what is the purpose of this system? These systems are used to it will allow our body to do different functions to efficient functions. So if for efficient working, the systems are there. Okay. So at the end of the lecture, the students will able to know that what are the different system of IC engine. And also in this topic, we will cover one of the system, that is the air cleaning system. Okay, how the air is cleaned before entering into the IC engine. So we will see the what are the mechanisms, what are the principles, and also we will see the construction of this air cleaner. Okay. For this topic, the student can refer these books: the Practical Manual on Farm Machinery and Power by Manoranjan Kumar and Angelo Francis Dennis. This book is available on Amazon.com, and this book is purely based on the Fifth Ring Committee report of ICAR. Okay. The other books you can refer: The Element of Agriculture Engineering by Jagdishwar Sahai, Principle of Agriculture Engineering by A. M. Michael and T.P. Oja, and other books are the Farm, Power and Machinery written by Sanjay Kumar. Okay, so these are the books you can refer for this topic. So let us start this topic. So in our IC engine, in internal combustion engine, the different systems are there. For what purpose? For efficient functioning of an engine. Okay, what are those systems? The air supply system, exhaust system, fuel supply system, lubricating system, cooling system, and transmission system. Okay, so all these systems are very important for efficient functioning of an IC engine. For example, air supply system. So what is the meaning of air supply system? What is the use of this system? Because this system will provide the clean air to the engine. If this system is not present in the engine, then what happens? The impure air in the air, the different types of uh, impurities are there. Okay, so if that impurities, that minute impurities enter into the engine cylinder, then your engine cylinder will be choked. Okay, and it will not work properly. Okay, so to protect our engine from this type of impurities, we provide the air supply system. In every system, in every engine, this air supply system is there. Similarly, the exhaust system. In IC engine, what happens? Combustion of fuel takes place inside the engine. So when fuel takes place, then what happens? The fuel will be burnt. Okay, and after burning, you have to expel out this burnt fuel. Okay, then how this burnt fuel will be expelled out? So there are some system. That system is known as the exhaust system. So through the exhaust system, the burnt gases or burnt fuel will go out from the engine cylinder. Okay. Similarly, the fuel supply system. So what is the use of this fuel supply system? This system helps. This system will supply the fuel like diesel or petrol to the engine cylinder. So there are separate mechanisms for every types of engine. Like for diesel engine, some separate mechanism is there to supply the fuel to the engine. In petrol engine, separate mechanism is there to supply the fuel to the engine. Okay, we will study about the fuel supply system in later on. All these system we will study separately. But the other system is lubricating system. So what is the meaning of this lubricating system? Lubricating system is it will lubricate the all the part of the engine. Okay, what are the different parts? Like there is a crankshaft, there is a camshaft, there are valve. Okay, there are piston, connecting rod. Okay, so what is the you have seen that these parts are moving in nature. So if these parts are moving in nature, then some wear and tear may occur. Okay, so to protect the engine, protect these parts from wear and tear, this lubricating system is provided. Okay, so through this system, the lubricating oil will go into different engine, and all the part will be kept at the will be lubricated. Okay. Similarly, the other system is the cooling system. So what is the purpose of cooling system? It will cool down the engine cylinder. What is the need of the cool down? Because in the IC engine combustion is taking place. So during the combustion, the temperature inside the engine cylinder will become more, like 3000 to 4000 degrees centigrade. At this temperature, your component, your engine component may melt down. Okay, so to protect our engine component from the melting, these cooling systems are provided. Okay, the other system, the cooling system of the water cool engine. Okay, air cool engine in our bike, we have seen. So different types of cooling systems are there. We will see about this. Now that the use of this transmission system, the transmission system will transmit the power from the engine cylinder to the rear point, means to the output, to the wheel, to the PTO shaft. Okay, because power is developing where? The power is developing in the engine cylinder by the combustion of air. So how this power will be available uh, at the wheel or at the PTO shaft? How this power will go? So there are some systems like there will be clutch, there will be brake. Okay, there will be a steering. Okay, all these systems comes under the transmission system. These are the part which transmit the power of to the wheel or PTO shaft. Okay. Now, we will start the different system here. So first system is air supply system. After that, in this topic, we also cover the exhaust system. Okay. So first is the air supply system. How the air is supplied to the engine. Okay. In the picture, you can see this is the air supply system. This one, a small this one. This is the air supply system. This is the air filter. Okay. In the tractor. Okay. So through this air supply system, this system allows the fresh air to enter into the engine. Okay, this filter will catch the impurities present in the air. Okay, so the air cleaner is the main part of this system. This is known as the air cleaner. Okay, so air cleaner, it is a device which clean and filter the air. Which air? Atmospheric air, which is present in the atmosphere. So this filter will clean and filter the atmospheric air before entering into the combustion chamber of an engine. Okay. Now, what are the different types of air cleaner? So there are basically three types of air cleaner available. First one is oil weighted mesh type. Second one is dry air type, and third one is wet type or oil bath air cleaner. Okay, among all these three, this one is the most important, and this is nowadays used on the tractor, wet type or oil bath air cleaner. Okay, now let us see all these types. So first type is oil wetted mesh air cleaner. Okay, so it consists of a copper mesh or nylon wire wetted with oil. Okay, so in this type of air cleaner, only nylon wire or mesh will be there, which is wetted with the oil. So this filter will catch the dust particles from the air, which are made to pass through it. Okay. But what is the problem of this type of air cleaner? That it will quickly gets clogged with dust particles. When air will pass through this oil wetted, this nylon wire or mesh, then it will easily clog after some time. Okay, so so you have to clean again and again frequently. So that's why is not used nowadays, and its efficiency is very low. It is inefficient in operation. Okay, so this is the oil wetted mesh air cleaner. Second one is the dry air type. Okay, so dry air type air cleaner, it consists of three main parts. Okay, before this, I will tell you about the oil bath air cleaner. After that, we will go into the dry air type. Okay, first we will see the oil bath air cleaner. In the picture, you can see this is the oil bath air cleaner. Okay, in the picture we have seen this is the oil bath air cleaner. This one. So here internal view is shown here. Oil bath air cleaner. Okay. So what are uh, so what are the different part of this air cleaner? So this air cleaner, oil bath air cleaner, consists of mainly three parts. First part is free air cleaner. So this part is known as free air cleaner, or you can say this is the air inlet. Okay. Second part is air cleaner body. So this part is air cleaner body up to this. This part is air cleaner body. Okay, and third part is oil bathtub. This downward, this one. Okay, so in this oil is kept. Okay, in the oil bath cup, the oil lubricating oil, the oil is kept in this oil bath cup. Okay, and in this air cleaner body, this is the cylindrical in nature, and at the center of this body, there will be a annular space. This one. Okay, so this space runs from the free air cleaner to the oil bathtub. Okay, and around this annular space there will be wire mesh. This one oil matted with mesh will be there. जाली टाइप का रहेगा इसके चारों ओर. Okay, and this is the air inlet. This is the free air cleaner. So here some bigger particles, bigger impurities will that will be catched by this uh, free air cleaner. Okay, so here uh, uh, in this type of oil bath air cleaner, the oil is used for cleaning the air. Okay, so what is the mechanism of this? First, air, atmospheric air. The atmospheric air will enter into the inlet of the filter. Which filter? This one, free air cleaner. So air, atmospheric air will enter into this. From downward side, it will enter and it will go into this, like in this way. And from entering here, it will pass down the angular space, or this angular space is also known as the air tube. Okay, So first air, atmospheric air will enter down in this free air color body, and from here it will enter into this air tube. Okay, and from here those air will go down, and it will reach to the oil bath cup. Here oil is kept. Okay, so here after reaching the air at this point, and again it will make a U-turn like this way. Okay, so during making a U-turn, what happens? The air impinges on the oil surface. चिपक जाएगा. Okay, air impinges on the oil surface at high velocity after making U-turn. Okay, so when it impinges on the oil surface, then what happens? The heavier particle from air will be deposited in this oil bath, and lighter impurities may move upward. Okay, so now oil laden air then reverse upward into the filter element. Around this air tube, what is there? There is a filter element. Oil weighted mesh is there. So when this oil laden air will move upward, then what happens? The finer particle present in the air will be arrested, and clean air passes to the cylinder, engine cylinder, through this air outlet. Okay, so this is the main process of this, and in this also, in the bottom, here in the bottom, a removable cup is fitted for convenient cleaning and servicing. Okay, so this is the principle of oil bath air cleaner. Okay, okay, okay. This consists of the three parts: air, a pre-air cleaner. This is the air cleaner body, and this is the oil bath cup. Okay, in the air cleaner body, this is the shape of this body is in cylindrical, and at the center of this body there is a air tube. Hollow air tube is there, another air tube is there, and around this air tube different the wire mesh will be there. You can see this is the wire mesh. Okay, and so what is the main principle here? Air, atmospheric air will come, it will enter into the first filter, that is the pre-air cleaner, and from here the air will go down through this air tube, and it will reach into the oil. Okay, and when this air will make U-turn uh, from here, then some heavier particle will be catched by this oil, and lighter particle uh, will be moved upward. Okay, but that lighter impurities may be arrested by this separating mesh. Okay, iron mesh. Okay, and the clean air will go out through this air outlet into the engine cylinder for combustion. Okay, so this is the main principle of oil bath air cleaner. I will show you one video related to this, so that your concept here. This is the air cleaner of a tractor. Okay, this is the air cleaner of the tractor. Here you can see this is the oil bathtub. This is the bottom portion of that air cleaner. Okay, this is the bottom portion, and this is the main body. Okay, and in this bottom portion some oil is kept here. So the air which is coming downward, that air will be a stick, that impurities present in that air will be a stick to this oil. This oil will capture all the heavier particles, heavier impurities present in the air. Okay, so after some time you have to remove, you have to change this oil also. Okay, so that its efficiency may here. Here you can see This is the bottom portion of the main air cleaner body. Here you can see this is the air tube. This one. So through this air tube, the impure air comes and touch the oil. Okay, and around this air tube there is a wire mesh. You can see this is the wire mesh. Okay. Here you can see these are the wire mesh around this inner tube. And this is the passage of air to which the clean air will go into the engine cylinder. Here. And this is the free air cleaner body. This one. So atmospheric air will enter like this way. From bottom, it will enter. From here, this will enter into the uh, annular tube, air tube. This is the air tube. Here you can see. Okay. This is the air tube, and around this air tube, the wire mesh is there. Okay. So what is the function of this wire mesh? If any impurity is present in that air, lighter impurities, that lighter impurities will be captured by this wire mesh. Heavier impurities will be catched by the oil. But what about the lighter material? So lighter impurities will be catched by this wire mesh. Now this is the oil bath air cleaner. Okay. Now there is a third type of of air cleaner. That is a dry air type. So dry air type air cleaner, it consists of mainly three parts: free air cleaner, okay, main housing, and cleaning element. In this type, no oil is provided. In the previous type we have seen there is a oil cup is there just below the main body. Okay, but in this type, no any oil bath is there. So here, cleaning element contains multi-wire netting. The air from the atmosphere enter from the free cleaner, passes through the cleaning element, and goes to the inlet manifold of the engine. Okay, inlet manifold means where valve is present. Okay, so this is the very simple. Air will enter first free cleaner. From free cleaner, it will go to the cleaning element, and from the cleaning element, it will go to the inlet manifold of your engine. So what is the advantage of this dry air type? Advantage of this dry air type is that it is easy to service. Okay. Second, good performance in a rough field. In rough field, it is good. More efficient at high speed. Okay. But disadvantage is that it is costlier to maintain than an oil bath air cleaner because the filter element require replacement very often. Okay, in the oil bath only you have to change oil. Okay, but here you have to change filter element, so this is a becomes very costly in comparison to the oil bath air cleaner. So sometimes dust particle enter the cylinder because its efficiency is not too much. Okay, so dust particle may enter into the cylinder. Okay, so these are the three types of air cleaner: oil wetted mesh type, dry air type, and wet type or oil bath air cleaner. Now, after the air cleaning system, we will see the exhaust system. So here in this tractor, you can see this is the exhaust system of this engine. This is exhaust system. Okay, this is the air cleaning system, and this one is the exhaust system. So the exhaust system collect exhaust gases from the engine and expels them out. Okay, so this is the purpose of the exhaust system, because in the combustion the fuel will be burned, so that burnt gases will, how this will go out. So for that purpose, this exhaust system is provided. Okay, so through this system, the exhaust gases can go out from the engine cylinder. So what are the different parts of this exhaust system? So the system consists of exhaust valve. Okay, so if the valve is closed, then that burnt gases will not go out from to the atmosphere. If the exhaust valve is open, then in that condition the burnt gases will be go out. Exhaust port. So this exhaust port are present in the two-stroke engine. Okay, the purpose is same. Exhaust valve are present in the four-stroke engine, whereas exhaust port are present in two-stroke engine. Okay. Now exhaust manifold. Okay, so this is the passage of gases from the engine cylinder to the atmosphere. Now muffler. So this portion is known as the muffler. Okay, so muffler is a device in which uh, main function of muffler is that it will reduce the noise produced by the engine. Okay, because when the combustion will be there, there is some noise is created. Okay, so if you provide the muffler, then this noise is diminished. Okay, or muffler is also called as a silencer. In some bike, some silencer is there. So that silencer is nothing but this is the muffler. Okay. So first part is exhaust valve or exhaust port. So a valve or port through which burned gases from a cylinder escapes into the exhaust manifold. So this is the exhaust manifold. So here you can guess that this is the four cylinder. Here one cylinder is this one, first cylinder, second cylinder, third cylinder, and fourth cylinder. So the burnt gases from all the cylinder will come through this manifold, from first cylinder, second cylinder, third cylinder, fourth. And here it will combine and it will go into the atmosphere. Okay. So there will be some four cylinder, also two cylinder, one cylinder भी हो सकता है. Okay. So exhaust manifold, it will collect exhaust gases from the exhaust port of the various cylinder and conduct them from each into a central exhaust passage. This exhaust manifold is usually made of the cast iron so that it can sustain the pressure of that gases. The muffler, this is known as the muffler, this one. Okay. So here you can see what are the construction of this muffler. So muffler, the use of this muffler is it reduces the noise of the exhaust gases by reducing the pressure of the used gases by slow expansion and cooling. Okay. In the muffler, various zigzag path is provided. So when the high velocity wind flow through that zigzag path, then its sound is diminished inside the muffler. Okay. So it contains a number of chambers through which the gas flow. The gas is allowed to expand from the first passage into a much larger second one, and then to a still larger third one, and so on. Okay, to the final and largest passage which is connected to the outlet pipe of the muffler. Okay, so this is all about this topic. Now, on the basis of this topic, you have to solve some quiz. So here some quiz is provided. You can solve this quiz. मैं दोबारा कर दूं ताकि can see better. Okay. So first question is, what is the use of air supply system in an IC engine? So we have seen what is the use of air supply system. It will supply the clean air to the engine from the atmosphere. So options are to remove burnt gases from the cylinder. No, because this activity is done by the exhaust system. To allow fresh air to enter the engine. Yes, it is correct. To lubricate the engine. No, because this activity is done by lubricating system. None of this. So all of four, the option B is correct. The air supply system in an IC engine is to allow fresh air to enter. The second question is the device which are used in air cleaning system. Which device is used in the air cleaning system to clean the air? So first is the air cleaner. Okay, this is the correct option. Second is the crankshaft. No, crankshaft is, what is the meaning? What is the use of this crankshaft? Crankshaft rotate the reciprocating motion of piston to rotary motion of the crankshaft. Okay, and this motion of crankshaft is in rotary motion and it is connected to the flywheel. Okay, so crankshaft is not used for cleaning the air. Other is a muffler. No, muffler is provided in the exhaust system. Okay, what is the main purpose of muffler? It will decrease the sound of the exhaust gases. Okay, clutch. No, clutch is provided to engage or disengage the engine from the remaining part of the engine. Okay, so correct answer is air cleaner. Okay, so similarly, let us see other question. Yes. Which of the following is not a type of air cleaner? We have seen three types of air cleaner. Okay, oil weighted mesh type. Yes, is the type of the air cleaner. Dry air type. Yes, we have seen its principle. Wet type or oil bath air cleaner. Yes, this is the air cleaner which is widely used on the tractor. Force circulation type. No, this is the procedure. One procedure for water cooling system for circulation type. Okay, so correct option is D. Okay, now other question is, fuel is a substance consumed by the engine to produce power. Yes, if the engine will consume the fuel, then it will produce the power. A is correct option. The unit of calorific value of the fuel is, so the correct option is kilocalorie per kg. Meter is the unit of distance, liter is the unit of volume. So correct option is kilocalorie per kg. Okay. Now the calorific value of light diesel oil is, so 10300 kilocalorie per kg. Okay. The carburetor is an essential component of diesel engine. No, in the diesel engine there is no need of carburetor. Okay, because in the diesel engine the air, through the inlet system only air comes and diesel is injected at the end of the compression stroke through the injector. So there is no any work of carburetor in the diesel engine. So carburetor is needed in petrol engine. Okay, the purpose of carburetor is to mix the air and uh, petrol mixture, and that mixture is supplied through the inlet valve of the engine to the combustion chamber. Okay, so carburetor is an essential component of diesel engine. No, this is the incorrect. So C is the answer. What is the use of carburetor? Yes. to mix the air and fuel thoroughly. Very good. To atomize the fuel. Yes, when we will study about the carburetor, then we will know. To atomize the fuel. To all options are correct. Yes, C is the correct option. Sediment balls are used in a spark ignition engine to allow force material, foreign material to reach in the fuel line. Sediment ball, incorrect. Sediment balls are used in spark ignition to catch the heavier particles, heavier impurities present in the fuel. Okay. Which of the following is not a part of diesel engine? Injection pump, yes. Injection pump is a part of diesel engine. Injector, yes. Injector is a device which injects the fuel into the combustion chamber. Carburetor, no. There is no need of carburetor. So correct option is carburetor. Filter is in diesel. Okay. So these are the some quiz related to topic. Okay. So this is all about this air cleaning system. So today we have seen the air supply system as well as the in-house system of an IC engine. Okay, other system of IC engine is fuel supply system and lubricating system. Okay, fuel supply system. We will see how the fuel, how the diesel uh, flow from the diesel tank to the engine cylinder or in the combustion chamber. What is the procedure? What are the different components are there? And also in the petrol engine, what is the construction of carburetor? Okay, how the carburetor atomize the fuel? Okay, and how the mixture which is prepared by this carburetor will go into the combustion chamber. So we will all about this we will study in this fuel supply system. Lubricating system. Yes, the lubricating system, how the different part of the engine is lubricated. Lubricating system is the one of the very important part. Otherwise, your uh, part of the engine will be damaged frequently. Okay, so there are three types of lubricating systems are there. We will study about this in the later on. Cooling system, yes, cooling system is also important. Transmission system. So all these things we will see in the next lecture. So how oil water type, dry air type, and wet type or oil bath air cleaner. The third one is most important. That is the wet type or oil bath air cleaner. We have seen video also here. Okay, so this is for today's class. In the next class, we will see the fuel supply system.